Hello there. So, I'm back again with touching up another rant of mine. What I got today is the Five Nights at Freddy's rant. So, without anything further ado, let's begin.
Hey guys, what's going on? So, for today, I thought on making another rant. And this is a rant on a game series that I really need to talk about, which is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's. I really like the first game. Yeah, I think the first game's pretty good. Everything after that, in my opinion, is just rehashes of the same thing. So, yeah.
Now, I don't need to explain what that is, saying that everyone knows what that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I start my rant, I would like to say that I don't hate Scott Cawthon for making it. I don't hate the people who play it.
Yeah, that's true. It really goes for all rants. Like, I think I probably said it in the touching up my music rant. I'm not sure, but you know, you can like whatever you want to like. It's up to you. I have nothing on you if you like it. So, yeah.
Because they can play wherever they want to play.
Yeah.
Anyway. And by the way, I don't have a timer, so I'm going to try to do this normally.
Whoa, how brave of me to not use a timer.
Anyway, let's start.
Whoa.
So, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game that was first released on August 8th, 2014. Since then, the series has grown massively in popularity.
Bring in the facts.
But, my question is, why do people love it so much?
I could probably think of a couple reasons why people would like it. I mean, the lore of the games and the animatronics themselves, I think that both of those things are pretty interesting about the game. So, yeah, that there's a couple things I could find about the games that people would like about it. So, yeah.
Within the first year of Five Nights at Freddy's release, there was 4 games released.
Yeah, I still have to agree with that. I mean, I even don't like when game companies release a game annually. It's like, Activision, EA. I mean, it's like, but with this, it's like this is what Activision or EA, companies like those strive to do. I mean, come on.
In the main games, following the first one, it's just rehashes of the first game.
Yeah, I still agree. Yeah, the first 2 games was like in a pizzeria, and it's like, oh, look out for them, like using a light of some sort, or like in the first game it's like close the door to like keep them out. But you know, the first game is actually pretty good. So, but the second game it's like, okay, here's vents that you can light up to see if animatronics are coming through in a hallway in front of you, to see if they come through that way. And it's like, oh, and if they're close, then use this Freddy hat to make them not attack you and think that you're one of them. Or in 3, where it's like, oh, you're in a horror attraction, and it's like you have to fix the ventilation and stuff like that so that like the spring trap won't come and attack you, or much less the phantom animatronics. And 4th game, it's like, okay, 2 doors to the side and your closet in front of you. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's your house. And look behind you to see, on your bed to see if this stuffed animal won't attack you. I think the sister location was also some kind of facility. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen too much about it. And the VR game, I really don't know anything about it because I really don't care about it. But case in point, yeah, they're basically rehashes.
Don't we only differences being like the animatronics, the year that the games take place in, and the setting.
I also should have mentioned the fact that all of them have the same goal, basically. Like, oh, survive the night so that you won't get attacked by animatronic. It's like and to me it comes across as unoriginal, and I mean, it's like, I know they made an RPG game, but I'm pretty sure that I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it's not part of the main series. I think it was like a spin-off, I'm not sure, but yeah, they all have the same goal, really.
Other than that, nothing has changed that much.
Yeah.
And I have barely gotten into what this game series has started.
I think I know what I'm talking about.
The fan art, merchandise, etc.
I mean, look at back the merchandise. You know, I don't really care much about that anymore. It's like, I mean, if you wanted like a stuffed animal of like Bonnie, was the bunny? I forgot his name. It's like, if you want like a little tiny stuffed animal of that, it's like, I mean, okay, whatever. But the fan art, yeah, I think I touch up on that in this rant.
Speaking of fan art, the people who make fan art about FNAF is some of the weirdest and nastiest things that you can ever see.
Yeah, that's, even after 3 years of making this rant, yeah, it's still true. I think that really goes for other fandoms as well, like My Little Pony and Undertale, because, fandoms like these have a tendency to do that, so, yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna state what the fan art looks like.
I basically just gave an implication of what it is right there.
But if you want to, search it up. I bet you're gonna have a real fun time looking at the fan art. Sarcasm.
Nice sarcasm.
In conclusion, Five Nights at Freddy's is an overrated game series that needs to end.
Okay, so, overrated. I mean, in the beginning, maybe, but now, I think, yeah, it's calmed down a bit, because, like, again, with the 4 games in 1 year thing, I could see why I would call it overrated, but looking at it now, I mean, there has actually been, space, between each release of the games, so I can't really say about it anymore. And towards the dying out point, I think it really had to say the same thing. Maybe at the time of this rant, maybe I would have wanted it to die out, but, you know, looking back at it now, it's like, well, I mean, they spaced out the time between each release, so they've gotten better at that, so maybe at the pace that they've been releasing games recently, you know, I'm totally fine with it, so, yeah.
Anyway, that was my rant.
That's really all I'm really going to touch up on this rant. In conclusion, I think there's some points I still agree with, and other points not as much, because they should have been reworded a bit. Just like a lot of points I made in the music rant. But overall, I could see a lot of valid arguments in this rant still. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. I really hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, bye!